PSL. It is Veterans Day, so be sure to thank a veteran today. We're starting off with an artist from Rock Island who has turned her talents toward local families who've lost loved ones in military service, particularly in Iraq and Afghanistan. Charlotte York does these 8x10 colored pencil drawings of fallen soldiers without charge to the families, and she's here today with a couple of examples. You're a retired registered nurse. Hello, my dear. It's wonderful to have you here.
I'm a retired LPN.
Yes. Now, did you always want to be an artist, or were you before in any way?
I was always drawing when I was a kid, and in fact, my dad paid $500 for a correspondence course for me when I was 15.
Really? One of those things where, can you draw this picture of Chucky the squirrel, or what? Remember those? They put those in the back of the magazines. But look what you've turned this into. It's kind of a calling for you now, isn't it?
Yes.
We're going to start with Michael Pittman down here, whose mother you go to church with.
Right.
And you decided, did you just do that as a gift for her? What made you decide to draw that?
She actually asked me to do it because she knew that I do portraits, and he had died in Iraq in February of 2007, and this was in, no, it was June 2007, and in February 2008 is when I did this drawing. So from there you saw that this was something that, that you could contribute to these families, and this this is your most recent work. This is a Jason pouch. Yes. And tell me how you were able to get, you always use photos, of course, but this is with the permission of the family. They have to request it of you. Well, I actually called David Pouch, who is Jason's father, and asked him if I could do it for him. And he said that he would be honored to have me do it. And well, so. I think they're really beautiful remembrances, and I think that's what the families really appreciate. Thank you. You have these examples of the process that you go through, right? Yes. On your on the drawings and how you start out. How long does it take you to get through this? Well, this is the initial sketch, and start with the sketch from the photo. That took about an hour with a lot of erasing. Then it looks like you concentrate on the eyes. And I start with the eyes, and then the windows to the soul, right? And then you do a background. I always do the background first, and that's just one layer. Look how that comes together. Wow. And here is the shading and one layer of the skin tones. This is all colored pencils, so it's nice, and it's a permanent remembrance, right? Yes. So it just keeps filling in. And I just keep layering the skin tones. Here's the original photo. I'm going to put this up next to... I actually have the original on the back of here. Oh, okay, so you do that on... Oh, well, that's nice how you do that. So here's the offer you're making to our audience. You will do one of these of a fallen soldier from Iraq or Afghanistan. Right. So now how was it you're able to? You're not gonna charge anything. No, no. It's a desire that I've had ever since I did the first one, and I just feel that I have God-given talent, and I'd like to use it to bless people. And I really, you know, have feelings about those people who have lost their lives and the families, and just try to make it a little easier for them. Charlotte, I think that's wonderful, and what a great reason that you have for doing this. Yeah. We're putting up your website, and it's kind of it starts at Cry Artist, and then what's the rest of it? Kalen Tech. Okay, is that what that means? Okay. Kalen Tech. That's my son's website. Oh, got it. Okay. So I looked that up, and there are examples of your work in there. That's how they can get. That's probably the easiest way to get in touch with you. Right. My email address will be on there. Okay. And, good. And then real quickly before we let you go, you brought some of your tools of the trade. Yes. And this is something you just do at your house. Right. You have a studio set up? I have a drawing table that I use, and these are all the colored pencils. I mainly use Prismacolors. I've got 200 of those, and then all these other sets. And well, it's beautiful work that you do, Charlotte, and I do believe that you're blessing many people with this. And I wanted to mention my friend's son, Kobe. Oh, yes, please do. Yeah. Yes. Now, that is a person you did who is serving, currently serving still? He is on inactive duty now, but he was in Iraq when this picture was taken. Okay. And he was talking to his mom on the phone. Oh, there you go. So I called that one Phone Home. Okay, that's a good one. And Charlotte, thank you so much.
And,
Thank you.
and I believe you have blessed people on this Veterans Day.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Coming up next at Winter Wonderland, good reasons to get in the Christmas spirit right now at a